Hello, Phil Swann here again with another short episode of Together, Christian Comfort for Challenging Days. We've been looking at the importance of having a solid foundation on which to stand on as you face the uncertainties of life. And certainly we need that right now. Last time we looked at the importance of being loved and knowing that we're loved. Well, today we're going to explore very briefly about the importance of truth. When you know certain things to be absolutely true, come rain or shine, good days or bad days, those things can be really helpful at keeping us upright when we perhaps otherwise might feel overwhelmed by life. Knowing things that are absolutely true. That is a bit difficult today because increasingly, well, pretty much all the time, you and I have been told that truth is relative. It is what you want it to be. So in other words, I'll tell you my truth and you'll tell me your truth. And that's just how we seem to handle truth today. Except not in everything, is it? If you went for a COVID test and they rang up to give you the answers, or rather the results, and they said to you, well, we've got the results of your test, what would you like them to be? What do you feel comfortable with? What do you think makes sense to you? You say, I couldn't care less. I want to know what the lab says. Is it positive or is it negative? There are certain absolutes in life. If you don't believe me, jump off a wall. You'll soon find yourself back on the ground because of the absolute of gravity. We know certain things about the universe which are absolutely true. Jesus once told a story, interestingly, which was about two men building identical houses, except one built it on rock and the other built it on sand. And then a storm came and the inevitable happened. The one built on sand was destroyed and the one built on the rock survived. And he said, I'm telling you this because this is a picture of those who hear what I have to say and put it into practice and those who don't. And inevitably the ones who don't are the ones who build their life on sand. If you want the firmest of foundations in life, you need to build your life on what Jesus Christ is telling us and asking us to do. And central to all of that is the news of who he is. That he is God and that he's come into our world as one of us because he cares infinitely about us. And he cares about us in our confusion and in our distress and in our chaos. And he cares so much that he's offered his life on the cross that we might be secure in him and know that whatever happens to us in life, our lives are hidden in him and nothing will ever be able to shake us away from that wonderful place of security. You need truth in your foundation and it matters. And knowing the truths of Jesus Christ is a wonderful thing. You might say, how do I discover more about what Jesus has to say to me? Well, the answer is in the Bible. And you might say it's a big book, I don't know where to start, or I'm a little bit suspicious of it, or whatever, or I've got questions. Well, write to us about those things here at info@lfec.org. And if you want, just ask us and we'll send you a copy of one of the Gospels, John's Gospel, for you to read at home under your own steam. Well, thanks for listening today. Remember, you need a foundation, and there is no greater foundation than the foundation of knowing that you're loved by God and what he has to say to you is true. Well, may God bless you and keep you safe today.